Good morning. Do you want to do some yoga? Come with me. All right. Let's have a nice start to our day. Getting some energy, doing a little yoga, having some body awareness, feeling our breath. Everything good. All right. So find a place to sit. That could be on a chair. That could be on the sofa. That could be on. I've got my block because I left my blanket in the house. Sitting up nice and tall, hips higher than the knees, just to give you some space for that breath to just go through your body, right? So find a place to sit up tall. Let those shoulders relax on your back. They don't need to meet your ears right now. They can just hang out back there. Hips are underneath your heart, right? Head is over your heart. Whoops, sorry, I think I hit my microphone. Probably making a lot of noise. But think about yourself as one straight line from your tailbone to your brain. And take a breath. Today, let's focus on self-respect, boundaries, right? Knowing where we are, knowing who we are in our space, in our world. Feeling our gut, right? Understanding that we can listen to our gut. Take a deep breath in and let it go. One more deep breath in. Let it go. You want to set an intention for your practice or for your day, you can do that right now. Take your hands to heart center. Prayer, Anjali Mudra, right? Prayer. Thumbs touching the breastbone. Mine can't very well, or else I'm going to crush the microphone. So you do what you can do. Okay? All right. Open your eyes if you would like. If they were closed, inhale. Arms sweep out, up and overhead. Exhale and come back to heart center. Let's build a little breath in here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center one more time. Inhale, arms up and overhead. This time, exhale to the left. Well, I guess to your right, okay? To your right. You're mirroring me. Just a nice stretch. Just open up that spine. Open up the side body. Let the spine move. Inhale back to center as you let that breath go. To your left. Shoulders are soft. Lifting your arm over your head like this won't get you over further, right? Let your body do it. Inhale. Back to center. Hands back to heart center. Yes, there we go. Finding our center point. So in this posture today, go ahead and let your arms rest. Or in this sequence today, this class today, this video today, this is about self-respect, which means you do what works for your body. Some days you're going to really challenge your body, and that's great as long as you're safe, right? Some days you're not, and that's okay too. You need both. You need both days. You need to honor what's going on. So today it is really finding your flow and what works for you. What works for me might not work for you. So I'm going to offer you some variations of poses so that you can find what works for you. Respect where you are and know you don't have to compete with anyone. Okay? All right. So let's, if you're sitting on something, take it out of there. Come down to all fours. Going to warm up that spine in a beautiful, beautiful way. So if you want to uncurl the toes, take your knees as wide as your mat, right? So if you need some padding, pause this video and put some padding under your knees. Okay? Otherwise, nice long neck. And that's kind of weird because the hips are wanting to go back into child's pose. We'll get there in a minute. So inhale, whatever your arm's front, right? If you're facing me, maybe your left arm, right? Inhale. Open up your chest to that left side. Arm comes up by fingertips, wide, 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 okay? Find that nice reach. Exhale, under the bridge of your right arm, take it down. Exhale, all the way down. Shoulder comes down. Beautiful. Inhale, push through that right hand. Open up to the sky. Hello, sky. And exhale. Take it through. Let that breath go. One more. Inhale. And feel that breath in the body. Say goodbye to the breath. Come all the way down. This time we're going to stay and find a little foundation. You can do a few different things here. You can move your hips back away from that arm. The arm that's under the bridge, right? You can take your hips away from it, back and forth and move to find some space in there. Or you can take your right arm long in front of you so your fingertips are on the front of the mat. You can leave your hand right where it was, pushing in for a greater stretch in the upper back body. But all together, take a big breath in. Back to that wide all fours. Back feeling good. There we go, other side. So lifting your right arm. Open up that body. Yes, beautiful. Fingertips wide. Showing the chest to that back wall. Exhale. Take it down underneath the bridge of that arm again. There it is. Beautiful. Inhale. There it goes. Opening up. Big hands wide to the sky. And then take it back underneath. So this does not have to be a huge gesture, right? If your back is sore, just don't take it as far, right? If your knees don't like this, you can do this seated, just back and forth with the chest. So now we're going to rest here. Again, you can try moving those hips away from that arm pushing into the earth, right? You don't have to. You feel a different stretch. And again, if you like, you can leave your hands here. You can take your arm out long. Feel a little stretch to that shoulder. That makes me smile. It feels so nice. And then hand comes back. Elbows nice and strong. Palm is strong. Pushing that palm back to your all fours. Okay, this time bring the knees in and under. Curl those toes under, and we are going to hover because it's about my favorite thing. Hover right here. Knees a couple inches off the ground. Now, if this for you is like, no way, just take it up higher, right? Right here. And then exhale. Hips come to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Triceps roll up and under. Ears between the biceps. Down dog. Right, I want you to pedal, 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 pedal. If you want, right? This usually feels really great, loosening everything up. Inhale, look forward, and start walking slowly. Make your way to the front of the mat. However you get there, it doesn't matter. Inhale. We're going to stay down there for one full breath and exhale deeper. Inhale this time. Half lift. So you can put your hands on shins, hands on blocks, hands on thighs. Long spine, right? So head isn't here. Head isn't here. It's crown of your head is pulling away from your tailbone. Bend the knees, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Oh, right? Like a string of pearls unraveling. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Shoulder blades come together on the back. Inhale. Once again, bringing those shoulder blades together. Here they come. Right toward each other. As you can see, you could be here, nice and wide. You could stop here. You can come in, right? What works for you? What works for your back and your shoulders today? Last one. Exhale. Staying right here. Okay. Gonna inhale. Exhale left. Breathe it in. Let it out to the right. Or I guess the opposite. I gotta keep saying the opposite for y'all. All right? Back to center. Okay. your hands down. We're going to do a nice mountain pose here. Palms facing the front. Make sure those knees aren't locked, right? But I want you to feel like your kneecaps are lifting up toward your pelvis. I know it's kind of a weird, you got to think about it. Spread those toes wide. As wide as the mat. Well, okay, obviously not, but you know what I'm saying. Ribs come in. Mountain pose. Tadasana. Tadasana, right? Big mountain. This time, put all the weight on your left foot. Inhale. Come to your toe right here, just your toe. Okay, and if you want to take that up, you can take it to here. You want to take it to here. You want to take it to here. You want to take it to here, or we want to keep it here. Balance, right? Okay, so your ankle might be just twitching back and forth, right? So spreading those feet wide, strengthening up through the leg. Think of your thighs moving toward each other. Really strengthens the leg. Exhale, take it to the mat. Other side, same thing. Inhale. Pick up your foot where it feels good. And what we're not looking for is this. First of all, that throws you off balance, but hips are staying steady. It's just the leg. Yeah. Press the palms together. Wherever you feel good with this balance. And next time you breathe out, drop that leg. All right. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take it up again. This time we're going to look at tree. All right, so bringing it straight wherever you had it. Toe on the ground, up, 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 up. Now, opening that hip. Okay. Push your foot into the side of the leg, into your calf, into your ankle, into your thigh, whatever. All right, wherever you feel comfortable and steady and stable. So pushing your foot into your leg into your foot. Try not to do what I always do, which is this. Keeping those ribs under you so you can have a good foundation. Okay, it's that standing foot spread wide. Now press your palms together just like you're pressing your leg and your foot together. Remember, balance isn't, hi Argus, not moving at all, right? It's just trying to create strength to create balance. Like I don't have very well today. Breathe one last breath. Exhale, drop everything. Beautiful. Right into it. Inhale. Find your spot wherever you were. Knees straight, right? Exhale, open that hip. Place it on the leg. And here we are again. Tree. Pressing the palms together, pressing the leg against the foot against the leg. Think of somebody just kind of pulling that whole leg nice and tall all the way through your side body, all the way up, creating that beautiful foundation as the thighs move toward each other. Balancing for me, there's a whole lot of self-respect and boundaries in it because I'm doing something challenging, but I'm also recognizing where I am. So if you're doing this, you're doing great. If your toes on the ground, you're doing great. If your foot's on the top of your thigh, you're doing great. All right? And let your breath out. Drop everything down. Okay, here we go. Front of the mat. Inhale. Up and overhead. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Plant those palms. Step the feet back. We're going to move into a plank pose. So this is shoulders over wrists. Your hips may end up being a little higher than they might be higher than you think they should be, right? They always are for me. I want you to push that upper back so you can make your back wide. Can you make that back just so wide? Don't lift the back, right? Keep that back in line. It's really easy to do. If this doesn't work for you, the variation is right here. The thing that's amazing about this, you get all the same arm strength and you feel it all through the core. exhale. Downward facing dog. There we are. We're back again. Now, if you get to where this bothers you, you can come down. It doesn't bother your wrist, right? You can come down to, hi, Circe, to this lower dolphin, right? Doesn't matter which one. And your legs could be here. Again, where do you find yourself today? All right. So if you were down in dolphin, come back up to downward facing dog. I want you to really press into that left leg. Inhale that right leg up. It could go 2 inches. It can go really high. It doesn't matter. Exhale. I want you to take it and step it through your hands. Now, what that might mean is taking blocks and stepping it through for a low lunge. We're not quite in our low lunge, but we'll be there in a second, right? So we're just going to take this position, zip up those thighs together, right? And that inner body, because what you want here is creating a foundation. Again, with self-respect, there's that foundation, right? Of belief in yourself, taking pride in what you do, understanding that nobody understands everything about you and what you're feeling and what you're thinking. And it's also setting boundaries for yourself. All right, now exhale, drop the back knee. You might want a blanket under it. And you can keep those blocks right there. I'm going to walk my foot up a little bit so that it's out here a little bit more. I like a little space there. And hands to the knees. Here we go. Inhale, tall body. Arms come up and overhead. Exhale, you can lean down into that if you want. Knee comes over the ankle here. That's okay, unless you have some knee issues, because we're not jumping into anything. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Create your foundation. Just like I said, your foundation for self-respect right there. Exhale. Straighten the leg as far as your body will let you. You can take your blocks back with you. You can take them higher. You can bring your body up without it. It's nice to balance with them. And a little stretch. All right, take it back. Hands to the mat or your blocks or into dolphin. So down dog or dolphin here. Then meet me in down dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. All right. Getting ready for a low lunge. So again, squeezing those inner thighs together. Find that foundation. Find that base. Long neck. We want to cultivate strength coming from the bottom up, right? From the inside up. Not in just in our practice, but in our lives, right? Now, drop that knee, okay? You might have a blanket under there. All right, inhale. Take the arms up and overhead if you'd like, or just take them directly to your knee, or keep them on your blocks. Inhale, tall spine, thighs toward each other. Exhale, take it forward. Okay. So where's your foundation here? All right, bring the thighs in. Top of the foot presses into the mat. Letting those hips go forward if you would like. And then take everything back to the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog or dolphin pose. All right, we're going to try something real fun, everybody. All right, inhale. Inhale, plank. We've got just a little bit more to go because I got to get to work. All right, we're in plank. Drop the knees. Elbows kissing the ribs, okay? So your arms might be a little wider for this, depending on, how your arms fit into your rib area, right? Exhale. Elbows into the ribs. Lower down in one piece. Good job, good job, good job. And then on an inhale, make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Just pressing the body up, lifting the chest. Gaze is still at your mat, or just maybe a couple inches in front of your mat. And let's just try. Nice little hands off the mat. While my dogs play. Okay, shoulder blades drawing together. Exhale, take it down. One more. This time, if you want to take the legs with it, you can pick up the legs. So here we go. Inhale. Or you can stay right here. Or you can put your palms down. The variations of this are great. It just depends on what's going on with you today. Right? All right. Exhale it all down. Beautiful. Get those hands ready to push yourself up. So we're keeping the knees on the ground. Wow. Pushing. Send the heels back to the hips. Take your knees super wide. Child's pose. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And right here, respecting yourself to rest, right? Something that we seem to let go of a lot, especially as women. Don't get me wrong, you men, you do it too, but women really just feel like if we rest, somehow we're doing something wrong. So having the self-respect to understand when you need it, knowing that you are enough, even when you rest. All right, bring your palms back by your shoulders. Push yourself up. Beautiful. All right, so one last little goodbye for us today. Come to a cross-legged position, or I should say a comfortable position. Doesn't matter if your legs are crossed. If you'd like to close your eyes, close your eyes. All right, hips ground into the mat, crown of the head to the sky. Now from your base, I want you to feel that sense of knowing, the sense of loving yourself, respecting who you are. And I want you to feel that rise up. When you inhale, rise all the way up to the top of your brain, to the top of your head, out to the sky. And as you exhale, it all comes back in and rests in your heart. Once again, inhale from the base of your body, self-respect, self-love, self-assurance. All the way up to the sky, right? Kisses the sky, kisses the sun, gets all that beautiful energy. Exhale, and it comes right back into your heart. One more. Inhale from the base, all the way up, touching the sky, the stars, the planets. And exhale that beautiful energy back into your heart. And take your hands to heart center. If you want to smile at yourself, you can do that. Just understand that everything starts with you and your belief and respect in yourself. Starting every morning saying, I'm worth it, I matter, I'm important. Because we know for sure the one person that's going to be with you your entire life is you. So you might as well treat him right. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.